You don't care what people think. You don't care what people say. You're disciplined for you. You're disciplined for what you think you're going to achieve soon. There's a difference between having money to do something and being able to afford to do that thing. The thing that budgeting will do in your life, you have not seen. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dara. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. Don't forget to hit on that red subscribe button. Please let's be friends, join the family, and be part of my success story. Okay, yeah, because I'm going to be the next big thing. I think I should start adding that to my intro. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I'm just going to quickly be sharing 3 tips on how to improve your finances in your 20s. So we all know that being in your 20s right now, I don't know, but I kind of like asked around, but being in your 20s right now is sort of different from being in your 20s before. Like during our parents' time, for example, during our parents' time, a lot of them, when they were in their 20s, were probably just thinking of getting admission. For those of them that went to higher institutions, they were just thinking of getting admissions. But nowadays, a 19-year-old can be done with university. Is that fast now? And so afterwards in Nigeria, once you're done with university, you have the option to serve your country. It's actually not so much of an option, especially if you want to work in a corporate world. That's a 9 to 5. You have to serve, so you can get your NYC certificate, with which you join other qualifications and certificates to apply for jobs. Yeah, but you can decide not to do that. But my point is, after you're finished with school, say for example you finish school at the age of 19, and then the next thing is whether or not you like it. Normally a 19-year-old some years ago or during our parents' time is probably thinking of just applying for university, most likely. But these days you're probably done, and because you're done with a particular phase, the next thing is whether or not you like it, to start thinking, what do I do with my life now? And in the process of doing that, you probably even get something, just for starters to do. And we always have planned. Now there's always turn up somewhere, there's always nice things to buy, there's always like the thought of, oh, I would really love to go on vacation, a whole lot of other things that would like to do. But when you think about the money, the financial aspect of these things, it becomes like really tough and difficult. And as such, a lot of people are looking for ways to improve their finances, whether to better maintain the ones that they already have, or to expand and add other sources. So basically, I'm going to be sharing 3 tips that have been helping me so far, and which I believe would help other people, because I'm in my 20s too. I'm not even in my mid-20s, I'm still in my early 20s, so I'm in my 20s as well. And I feel like that thing I just said, I'm going to be in my mid-20s soon. Okay guys, let's concentrate on this video. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so if you'd really like to know how you can improve your finances, especially if you're in your 20s, this works for all ranges, all categories of groups of people, whether you're 19 or you're 30 or you're 40. Honestly, these are actually more like live practical tips. But I'll just concentrate on 20s because I'm living my life in my 20s, and my vlog too is life in my 20s series, because I'm trying to share my experiences with those that are slightly behind me, those that are where I am, those that are slightly above me, and generally all sorts and all types of people that would really like to follow through another person's journey, just see life through another person's view. So yeah, without further ado, without much talking, let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to say, in order for you to improve your finances in your 20s, now this might seem like, okay Dara, why are you throwing shade? Honestly guys, I'm not throwing shade, but the first thing you need to do is actually get a job. Just make money legally though, but get a job. The reason I said make money, not just get a job, is because you can literally sell your skills. If you can do that, you can sell your skills. So that's, I won't say is like the typical get a job, but you're still making money and you're doing it legally. Okay, so now this is why I said so. I remembered shortly before I got a job myself, shortly after I finished NYC, I was always depending on my parents. Not always. Right from school days, I've already started like retracting myself. Like if you know me in school, like I already started to do, like I was a red carpet host and all of that, so I was making little money. But still, what I meant is there was no how I really had to like still depend on them like to a large extent, because if money does not show today from one particular thing, man cannot starve, man gas to chop. Okay, so like basically, or I would call my cousins, or I'll call my siblings or something, you know, just here and there. And then I would also get like some gigs here and there, but it wasn't stable. So it wasn't like I was getting that particular amount of money, like, okay, looking forward to getting money at the end of the month for which I can budget and plan to do other things. So, and as such, because of that, it was always difficult for me to, you know, be able to save. What are we even talking about? It was difficult for me to budget well. That's what I wanted to use. I can't budget because I really don't know if I'm asking my cousin today and I'm getting money from them. Do you understand that kind of a thing? But if you're working, or if you have something like a stable source of income, generally, basically, that's what I was going for. A stable source of income. It's much more easier for you to be able to budget and project towards other things that you like to do. And as such, it's also easier for you to save, thereby, you know, improving like your financial state, because that means you always have something to fall back on during the raining days, or you can invest some part of your money in something that will, you know, give you returns and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I know that a lot of us is like not easy getting a job in a country such as Nigeria, but then there are a lot of ways you can learn a skill. I'm not even joking. Go to YouTube, pick up a skill, sign up for classes, and, you know, do stuff like that. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be launching my mobile content creator class, you know, just helping like young creators and creatives, you know, understand their way through content creation, especially just using their mobile phone. So I'm going to put the flyer again, and I think you should follow me on Instagram as well. Follow me on Instagram so you can get more details, and, you know, you can leave me comments in the comment section if you're interested, so I can send you the necessary details on the flyer. So yeah, back to business, guys, back to the video. So I was just saying, basically, it's always easier these days, you know, to be able to, you know, monetize like your skills. You can easily pick up skills, you can improve on skills that you already even have, that you're wondering, okay, this doesn't seem enough for me to do for someone, and then they will pay me for it. So basically, all those things that there are still ways of, like, you know, making sure that you get like a stable source of income. Always be on your grind. Always be looking out for ways in which you can monetize your skills, or pick up new skills that you can monetize. Basically, guys, get a job, get a stable source of income. Okay, so guys, the next thing that I'm going to share with you on the way to improve your finances in your 20s is that you learn to be disciplined. Basically, be disciplined. Whether you're going to learn it, whether you're going to pray to God for it, just work on discipline. Now, when I mean discipline, guys, I'm going to give an example. So about like a couple of weeks ago, I didn't really have money. I didn't have money. I'm not even going to lie. That's what I would categorize as me being broke. So I remembered I needed to get a few things. Like, they were actually important things that I needed to get. So I went to Ebano supermarket, and on getting there, normal me, when I want to do, like, sometimes I do like monthly shopping for like my groceries, my skincare, things I basically need, and then I add spices here and there. Oh, I think I might need this. Oh, I think I might need that. I might add to my makeup items, you know, stuff like that. But this time around, like, it wasn't even like my monthly shopping anyway. It wasn't my monthly shopping. So it was just like I needed something, and I wanted to go, so to go get it. So on getting to the supermarket, I remembered, I think they are just restocked like it on a lot of things, because there were cartons of like really, you know, nice things everywhere. And I like nice things. Normally I would have, you know, bought it, but I kept thinking, Dara, once you buy this, I'm not even joking, my calculator was with me as I was buying the things. So the extra things that I bought were things I still felt, okay, I need now, and I think I might need it before I'm able to do my next monthly shopping. So I remembered I was with my calculator, and I was doing my calculations. I didn't care if someone was looking at me. They're not giving me money. That's another thing, guys. When you're disciplined, you don't care what people think. You don't care what people say. You're disciplined for you. You're disciplined for what you think you're going to achieve soon. You're disciplined because you know that your current state is not where you're going to be. You're going to like expand exponentially. Like, it's just that simple. Being disciplined does not even mean you don't have the money to do some things sometimes, or you don't have the luxury to do some things sometimes. It might not just be in terms of money, but because you know that right now you can't afford to. There's a difference between having money to do something and being able to afford to do that thing. The money you have might be meant for something else, or might come in handy later on. You know deep within you that this money, you cannot spend it. There are money that you know, oh, if you spend this, there's nothing that is going to happen, most likely. But there are money that you know that if you spend this as a result of peer pressure, as a result of you going to form. I don't know how people think anyway. Like, I mean, it has almost happened to me. Like, I think I have grown. like significantly. Like I've disciplined myself, I've worked on myself. So basically what I was saying is I went there and I got to the this is something that hardly happens. I went there and I got the exact things that I needed. Nothing more, nothing. I got the exact things. Like I saw chocolate, I didn't even chocolate of maybe 500. I did not add, because that day I held myself. I'm like, Dara, you need money right now. You're trying to furnish your apartment, you're trying, like, every single money counts. And because you know that this is not your monthly shopping, you're probably still going to come back in like a couple of weeks to buy like more things. And you know, during your monthly shopping, you treat yourself, you just get extra things that you didn't put down on your list. Guys, discipline is very necessary if you want to get better in anything. If you want to get better in anything, just think about it, mention it. It is good that you're disciplined. Okay, so try as much as possible to discipline yourself. Watch videos on how to discipline yourself, read books on how to discipline yourself, move with people that are disciplined, guys. You know, just basically work on yourself towards making sure that you're a disciplined person, so that discipline can come in handy, especially in your finances. When you're disciplined with your finances, you would hardly spend money anyhow, you hardly spend anyhow, you hardly be in debt. You know, you wouldn't do like cut your coats according to your size is what you would live by. That would be your mantra once you're disciplined. So guys, yeah, work on being disciplined. It is going to help you. Anything that has to do with discipline, do it. Okay, work on it. All right guys, so the very last and third thing that I'm going to be sharing with you on the way to improve your finances in your 20s is to keep learning. Now this is actually wide, so it's a wide range of things, so I'm just going to downsize it to something specifically. Learn to budget. Guys, the thing that budgeting will do in your life, you have not seen. Once I learned to start budgeting and actual writing things down, write things down. Okay, if your phone works for you, that's fine, but I like to write things down, because when I'm writing things down, I'm more realistic. So that works for me. So whatever works for you, but as long as you're budgeting, learn to budget. I mean, learn to do a lot of other things. Like I said, learn to be disciplined, learn skills, so that you can basically learn. Just be open to learning, and by learning, like, try as much as possible to also filter out the things that are not good for you, because we can learn negative things. So learn, relearn, unlearn, but learn to budget. Especially budget your finances. Whatever money that is coming in, whether you're not working or not yet, see, in your mind you might think, oh, I don't have much, so I can't be budgeting, or I can't save. Trust me, the little you have is enough. If you're earning 20k or you're collecting 20,000 naira from somewhere, even if it's 5,000 naira, even if it's 2,500 that you're going to save from it, that 2,500 will come in handy. The way the economy is now, especially in this part of the world, in Nigeria specifically, 2,500 will come in handy sometimes. You will be so glad, you'll be so happy. So yeah guys, learn to budget, learn how to, you know, be more considerate in your spendings. You know, just learn, be open to learning, but especially learn to budget. The little you have, start now, so that even when you get that job that you want to get, when you're disciplined, if you don't have a budget too, sometimes, like, you might be lying to yourself. But if you have a budget, it is easier for you to apply that discipline. So do you see that these things, they work hand in hand? It's easier for you to be able to apply your discipline, the discipline part of yourself to, okay, I have a budget, I'm going to stick to this budget. But if you don't even learn how to budget, if you don't know how to do it in the first place, if you don't know what it is in the first place, then your discipline might most likely not be useful to you. Okay, so guys, that's basically it. These things are really working for me right now, and I'm going to be sharing more as I keep discovering them. They are working for me now. It is why I'm able to move out, although there are other factors to that, especially if you've watched my things to know before moving out. You know, parents might help you, especially your first rent, everything. But still, there are a lot of things that, because of budgeting and saving and discipline, and also getting a job, actually, because honestly, I keep saying it, I'm not a 95 person, but I know what I want. So aside from the money, like, I just know I'm trying to, like, gain a lot of things so that it can be useful for when I also set up myself independently. So yeah guys, that is all for this video. Do let me know your thoughts. Please let me, as always, let me know, you know, your own tips and tricks for how, you know, you're improving your finances, especially if you're in your 20s. If you're not in your 20s, that is even the more better, especially if you're above your 20s. That means you've gone through these stages and you've made maybe some mistakes and you've learned from them, and so you're able to advise younger people like us. So please leave me a comment in the comment section. I do well to reply to every single one of them. Let me know your thoughts, and please give this video a very big thumbs up. Like the video, okay? It really helps me grow on YouTube, and you know all we're trying to do right here is grow. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to see you in my next video by the special grace of God. You know how we do it. Remain calm, remain cool, remain blessed. Stay safe guys, always. Okay, bye.